Hello friends, this is tutorial number 3 in these C++ programming language tutorials. Okay, in this tutorial we're gonna talk about data types and variables. Okay, let me I first will delete this from the previous tutorial. Okay, I will select and backspace, we need to delete it. Okay, first and let's create one variable. We'll have string, it will be a color, would be equals to white. Okay, and let's simply print out this okay, we use less sign, and we will type color, and but it will be a less, my mistake, and here, okay, and we will use end line. And now let's build and run. Okay, as you can see, we have a color which is white. Okay, we give the name of variable. What is, and it is a string. What is a string? String is array of characters. It can be it is a text, and we define variables with string when we are working with text. It can be a name, a color, whatever whatever text do you need, you will use a string. This is an array of characters. Now let me simply comment this. And if we want to use a single character, okay, we will use char. Okay, the difference between string and char is because char can have it can has just one letter. Okay, we will give the name of the variable a letter, and it will be equals to, and it will be a. Okay, semicolon, and this difference between char, okay, it can be only a single character, and it can has only just one letter. Okay, and now we can simply print line, but I will use this previous just to copy and edit, and I will copy, and when we need to paste, we need to use edit and paste. Okay, instead of color I will type letter, and now I will build and run, and okay, we will get a. This is a char. Of course, we can if we change to b, it will be b, as you can see, because this is a variable, and we printing a variable, and we get a letter. Okay, and now what if we want to work with numbers? Okay, and let's write a variable. We will work usually with int. It will be int, it is an integer, and we will give a variable, the name of the variable will be x, and it will be equals to 1. And now we simply we give the variable name x, and let's just print it, edit and paste. Okay, we have, I will use x, and okay, we can build and run. Okay, it's number 1. We print our variable, which is 1. Okay, but integer, for the difference in Turbo Pascal, if you watch my tutorials, you know that integer var, he has a value of 32,700. In C++, integer has a larger value, almost almost 5 million positive and negative. And okay, we usually will work with integers, but in the case if you need, we can use a short integer. But short integer, yes, it is shorter, but he is not too short. He has two. I know that he is larger than 2 millions, but it uses less bytes than integer. But also it has short has 2 millions for sure. I don't know exactly value, but it's it's really strong. But and of course we have a long int, but usually we will use an integer, and for me it's important to focus on integer. Okay, we can comment this, so I will not use copy paste every time. Okay, and what we will gonna do if we work with decimals? Okay, we have two type with these numbers. First, we don't have a reals like in Pascal. It is more like Java. Okay, we will have a double, and it will be x. It will be 3.5. Okay, and this is double works with decimals, but we also can work with float. Float, and it can be epsilon. It is, for example, 2.8. And okay, and we can, if we want, we will simply print them, see out, and it will be x and line, and we can now use to copy, edit, copy, and we will use edit, paste. And let's build and run. Okay, as you can see, 3.5. Okay, it is because I forgot to change. I used copy paste and didn't change. Here I need to type epsilon, and now I need to build and run again. Okay, as you can see, we have our variables 3.5 and 2.8. Okay, now you will ask me what's the difference between float and double. Okay, they are similar, it's true, but double count more precisely. Okay, if we need, okay, this 1, 2 decimals, 3, we can. It's the difference is number of decimals, but it double is more precisely. But that if we calculating something and we need to be precisely, we will use double. But when we work with 1, 2 decimals, we can use, and we will use float. I'm using float more than double, to be honest. Okay, but it depends of the someone doesn't want. There are developers which they don't usually float almost at all, but it's okay. And now let's press any key. Okay, and I will just okay, now I will just explain you. We have a bool, and bool, it can be, okay, bool, it can be z, and bool has only two value. It can be true, or it can be I will just show you, and it can be false. Okay, with bool we checking if something that is true or false. but it is enough for you for the beginning. We will use bulls, but maybe it is too many for you. But this is the types that we'll gonna using in our we will use all of these types in our tutorial. Okay, and I really hope that you like this video. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next tutorial.